Testing, is this thing on? What's up, everybody? I hope you're doing well. I hope you're having a good time, a good day. I hope you've had a good week. It's Friday, people. It's Friday. Yeah. I hope you can hear me all right. Yep, but you can hear me all right. It's very loud. Jesus. Yeah. Send some questions in. As soon as in 2 seconds, you're going to have to give me a minute. I just got to quickly go out, help my son with something, and then come back. It'll take me 2 seconds. But I'll let you know when that happens. It can be any moment. He'll shout me. But yeah, how is everybody doing? I hope you're well. If you're new around here, don't forget to say hello. We like to see new faces around here. But yeah, any questions you guys have, any questions you guys want to ask me, feel free to just drop them in the chat. Get involved. Get talking. But yeah. Oh, and I hope people enjoyed the video today we released. It was a fun one to do, and I enjoy Vue.js, and I know a lot of you do too. So, yeah. So yeah, fire away any of your questions. Ooh, do 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 do. Hey, Deep Capadia, is that how you pronounce it? Deep, I'm going to call you Deep. Hello, how are you doing? I hope you're doing well. I'll keep one ear out. I keep putting one ear away and realising I have to keep one ear out. I hope you're all doing well. I hope everyone's having a good time. 7 people up in here now. Any questions for me while we're waiting? The start of the stream is always so slow, and then by the end of it, I can't keep up, so it's so crazy. But yeah, I'm dropping another video hopefully later today just to announce memberships on the channel. I'm not going to go too much on that now, but we'll be dropping memberships later today. So anyone who does want to support the channel, keep a lookout for that video when it drops. Do 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 do. Anybody with any questions? Anyone want to just tell me how their day's going? Hey, Tyler, love to see you back. Hey, thank you. And I'm always back. I'm back, baby. Yeah, no. I hope you're doing well. Is it Niraj? Am I pronouncing that right? If I'm not, please tell me and I will try to pronounce it better. But yeah, Niraj, I'm doing good. I hope you're doing good. Let's get some more videos released. Any video requests? What do you guys want to see on the channel? A lot of Vue.js is going to be coming out. It's something I've been doing a lot recently. I had a React moment. Now I'm doing a Vue moment. It happens. I switch between them all the time. So, yeah, just let me know what you want to see. Lakshman, hello, my friend. Welcome back to the stream. It's good to see you all back here. When you see the regular faces, it's so refreshing. It's like, hey, I know you. Yeah. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's it. That's what I'm saying. Oh, whoops. My bad. Yeah, any questions? We're still questionless. Planning to make any Angular videos? Thank you, Niraj. Not at the specific time of this video or this stream or anytime soon. But if I do get a large number of people requesting Angular, then I have no choice but to teach Angular. I'm not a fan of Angular, personally. That's not something that anyone else shouldn't like it or anything. It's a good language. A lot of people do use it. A language framework, library, whatever you call it, whatever one it is. It's great. It's a good tool, but I personally just don't like it compared to something what's so simple like Vue.js or slightly in between React. So yeah, I just prefer Vue.js over both of them. React second and Angular probably last. I probably prefer Svelte more than I like Angular personally. Obviously, there's nothing against it. It's just I've used it before and I just don't like it as much as I like the others. Can you say what you like each about Vue, React, and Angular? Vue is just so simple, and the composition API. So a lot of people hate it. I kind of like it, just because I don't like having loads. I don't like having to remember loads of different names about data and stuff like that. But putting everything now in the setup and using reactive ref and stuff like that, like how React does, keeping them similar to each other, so they all each have their unique traits, but they're still similar. So when I switch between them, it's easy to use. I just love that. React, I love its hooks. Hooks on React are amazing. Like how I love how Composition API now is. So the new React, it's absolutely awesome. All right, Leo, I'll be there in 1 second. All right, and Angular, I don't like anything about it. There's nothing I could say I like about it personally, except from it's made by Google and I have a Google phone. Does that count? Fire your questions in the chat, guys. I've just got to go help my son. It'll take me 1 second and we'll be back in a moment. We are back again, guys. Sorry about that. I'm now back and I'm ready to start this fully now, so I will not be no more distractions. We've got half an hour to do the rest of this stream, guys. So start firing away your questions, your whatever you want to talk about. Send them over to me and we will do them. Nightbot, what's up? Saying don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to subscribe. I might get Nightbot to ask me random questions so I'm not lonely in these streams. Nightbot's like, just like ask me how my day is. How are you feeling? How was your day? Lakshman just asked me how was my day as soon as I said that as well. It was good. Yeah, my day's been good so far. I mean, I've changed my setup. So normally my MacBook is right in front of me, and I like to use the trackpad and the touch. Oh, sorry, and the touch bar a lot. But the issue is, right, because my big screen is behind it. It's so close to me and I'm just getting a backache sitting hunched over, so I've had to move it back. I've got my keyboard and mouse out, and obviously now I've got my other screen over here so I can actually see them side by side. So when I did a live stream before, I had to put my laptop on a stand so it was higher, and obviously that blocked the screen behind it, but now it's separate. I can see everything at once and it works really well. So yeah, that's what's happening right now. I was about to like show you with the camera, but then realised you're not coming out of my phone camera, so I can't do that. Ooh. Which is better to use, Django, Vue, or React? With Django, Vue, or React? Oh, what's better to use with Django? How do you say it? Is it Django or Django? Dango? Which one's silent, the D or the J? Or neither of them silent? Django. Vue or React? I don't know. I've never used it with Vue or React. I couldn't answer it because I've never used it with Vue or React, so I couldn't really tell you which it would be better for. I've only ever really used it with Python once. I've never really used it that much, so I can't really say. Django. Okay, thank you. Django. Right, we got it. Django. Niraj said, the technology changes so fast. What approach do you use to get up to date with everything? I just read the change logs. Let's say PHP 8, as soon as that changed up, I went and read all about all the changes, what's happened, how I can use it to benefit myself and stuff like that. And then I'll put it into practice. So I'll make a little PHP 8 app just using the new technologies, just so I can test it. And like with obviously JavaScript, ones they change constantly, so I've got to always be on the ball. I'm always checking, like I'll keep up to date on just different platforms. So I have a tab. When you click on a new tab, it used to bring up just a bunch of different cards. I forgot what it was called now, but it's freaking awesome. 1 second, I've got it down here. They gave me some merch, so I've got it down here. 1 sec. That was it. It's called Daily Def or Daily.2. If you go to Daily.2, I believe that's the site, and it's like a little tab system. It's really cool. What are good websites to learn web dev? Codecademy. Codecademy is a great free to start with resource. You can also get a premium account, of course, but it's great to start with and learn web dev. YouTube again is great. Freed Code Camp and stuff like that. Lakshman said, have you learned machine learning? I've learned a bit of it for game development. I haven't learned it for like any web stuff or anything yet, although I do want to. It's just finding the time to actually learn it, if you know what I mean. Sadgun said, I've been using Free Code Camp and the Odin project. I've never heard of the Odin project, but Free Code Camp is awesome. Their YouTube channel is amazing too. Kalenso Edward yeah? Sorry, I'm butchering your name, but I love that name. Kalenso? That's such a cool name. I don't even know if I'm pronouncing it right. How can Africans be able to position themselves for remote web developer positions? As long as you've got a stable internet connection, and you know how to code, you're already in the right position. All you need to do is make sure you're proving you can do the work. If you can prove you can do the work, people are going to hire you. People do it all the time. So remote web development is now so much easier to get into than it was before COVID-19, before this pandemic happened. Because literally, I was working from a studio, and now I'm working from home, and now I'm a remote developer. My company are hiring, not remote developers, but people remote from all different roles at the minute. So it just works perfectly. Like, right now is the perfect time to try and get a remote job if you really need to. Just put out, if you see, look everywhere. Look, if they're looking to hire for a remote developer, just say to them, like, hey, I'm from Africa, I do this, I can do that, here's my portfolio, bam, hire me. And yes, send it out there. Hopefully that should help. Sadgun said, is there any sort of curriculum with links to learn full stack? Yeah, you can definitely go to, I think Code Academy do a full stack one as well. So not only does it do like the singular stuff, I'm pretty sure they do like a whole full stack. I'm not sure if that's a paid course or anything, but that's one you can learn through. Otherwise, I'm pretty sure there's loads of resources out there. I can probably find some links later date and post them to one of my platforms for you to find. Tech advice, is TypeScript necessary? No, it's not necessary, but it is cool. I don't use it personally, but I do see the benefits of using it. Lakshman said, from when are you in web development, like learning, doing projects? From when are you in web development? Sorry, are you asking me when I started web development, or when are you classed as a web developer or something like that? Sorry, I don't know if it's my bad reading or whatnot, but yeah, like learning, doing projects. From when are you in... Yeah, sorry, I don't understand the question. I'm trying to, but my brain doesn't work that way. Could you just reword that if you can, Lakshman? Sorry. 14 people up in here. Well, 11 now, it dropped, but there was 14 people up in here. I hope you're doing all good, everyone. I hope everyone's having a go. Oh, God. Joni Silver just subscribed. Thank you for that subscription, people. I appreciate it. Love the little pop-ups. It scared the hell out of me, I'm not going to lie. The paths on Code Academy are only available in Pro. Oh, really? Oh, okay. So, yeah, that's a paid one, but I'll look for some other links, see if I can find some free resources for you. Although, to be fair, I mean... if you're learning full stack, you're going to be earning a lot of money in the future, so it's definitely worth the investment if you want to really get into it. Tech Advice said, I have done HTML, CSS, JavaScript, and React, yet want project. Should I build now? You should definitely start building stuff. If you've only learned it and you haven't actually put it into practice yet, you should definitely start putting it into practice. And that's kind of like what you should do. You should definitely pull it into practice, start learning, put in some project time, build different projects, literally learn, look for everything, build whatever projects you can, guys. Lakshman, there you go, that's better to read. Yes, when did you start learning and how many years of experience do you have in web development? Not to put, like, don't take this, I've only had 4 years commercial, 5 years, 4 years commercial experience. So I've only actually been working as a web developer for 4 years, but I've been learning to web development since I was 12 years old. So I've been putting in time and effort since I was 12. I wanted to actually learn how to hack video games when I was 12. I was playing Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, and I wanted to hack it. I wanted to, get some mods and cheat the game just for fun, just to see what I can do. And then because of that, I ended up learning about all tech stuff and how you get into computers and that, and then I ended up looking into web development as a proper career path, and bam, here I am. I started learning, and bam, it was mainly just HTML, CSS, and JavaScript I learned at first. I wanted to make JavaScript games, and then obviously it spiraled out of control, and boom, that's where I am now. Now I know too much JavaScript, and it's embedded in my brain. Sadgun said, I'm trying to learn C Sharp. Are you learning C Sharp? As a hobby, not a career. I assume CS stands for C# in this case. Yeah, awesome, man. It's definitely great, and you can use it for so many different things. So yeah, awesome, dude. Ankit said, how to complete syllabus if you have exams with 20 days. Wait, what's a syllabus is like a course, isn't it? How to complete a syllabus if you have exams within 20 days. Do it quickly? I don't know. Learn fast, put in practice, put in extra hours, but make sure you get your 8 hours of sleep a night. And yeah, tech advice. Which type of projects you will prefer? What type of projects do I prefer? I prefer like small ones, especially when I'm learning something new. If I put in a bunch of little projects and then I build one big one, normally such as a blog or a mini CMS system or something simple, mainly using a CRUD mindset. So if I'm building something that you create stuff, you read it, you update it, and you delete it. In that case, it's so much easier for me to be able to go, cool, awesome. Let's basically just learn that, and then I can learn computer science. Sorry, CS for me stands for C#. Of course, computer science is completely different thing. But yeah, definitely just different projects, just small ones, big ones. Just get into it. Whatever you want to learn, make sure you do a couple of small ones to start with, so you don't overdo yourself. You don't want to do a big project, not be able to complete it and get upset, and then do a big project and you get right into it. Ethan Hill said, do you believe that a college student could go into a junior role if I have been learning Nux and have been learning all full stack needs for web development and app development? Dude, 100%. Dude, when I started, I knew nothing. Like, I was learning loads of things. Obviously, I was taught myself since I was 12 years old. But when I got my first job, I was still a noob. Like, you can ask my colleague Aaron, he would be like, yeah, Tyler pretty much just asked me everything for everything, because I was learning JavaScript, HTML and CSS, but when it came to the actual web development world, I was doing WordPress, and I was like, I don't know what I'm doing here, what is WordPress? and then bam, I learned, and that's where I am now. They taught me everything, so really big up Aaron. I was talking about engineering course syllabus. Anki, I really don't know, I'm sorry. Nightbot, again, don't forget to subscribe, everyone. Nightbot is always there to help me. Ranagadi, I'm just gonna call you D from now on. I think I say this every time, but hi, how's it going, man? What's up? Everything's good, man. I hope you're doing good. Niraj said, going deep into advanced JavaScript concept versus learning framework libraries. Which one do you prefer? I prefer personally going into deep advanced JavaScript. I love just messing around with like deep classes, adding on prototyping stuff in JavaScript and stuff like that. I just think it's absolutely fun. It's good to do, and it's always a fun little task. Bye, Ankit. Thanks for coming. And yeah, that's basically it. I do love frameworks, and I love Vue.js. I think it's awesome. I love breaking down Vue.js, how it brought into how it was built with JavaScript on its own, how the framework behind it works, how JavaScript behind it works. Ethan Hill said, awesome, thanks for the feedback. You are most certainly welcome. Marcin Cherokee, the guy who reviewed his 2 beautiful websites on the stream the other day. Do you play any games? Yes, I play too many games. I play Call of Duty at the minute, the new one, Cold War. I also play Warzone. I played Fortnite, but one of my favourite games of all time, and it still is one of my favourite games, even this many years later, is Minecraft. I can't get enough of it. It's just so fun. A lot of programmers that I find love Minecraft because it's that mindset, isn't it, of placing blocks like code. You're placing blocks of code. It's, I just love it. It's a good game. Tech advice, what to do after HTML, CSS, JavaScript, React for mastering full stack from your point of view. What to do after you've done it? Start doing jobs. Once you've mastered it, I would start looking for projects. I wouldn't bother trying to learn other things, or maybe learn, obviously, Git processes, learn about servers, how you can deploy to a server. You want to learn about all that, and then just start trying to find jobs, trying to get some career experience out of it. Yeah, I think that's it. D said, do you have a guide for doing machine learning? I do not. I've only ever really done it for games, as I said earlier, but I am looking to get into more of the web side of machine learning, so how we can get like chatbots to like proper get in depth and understand your patterns of typing and stuff like that. So I'll definitely do some videos in the end. James Bissick said Battle Royale games equals eel. I don't know. I love going against like 100 other people and just beating the hell out of it. I played Call of Duty Mobile for the first time the other day, and not for the first time, Battle Royale for the first time. And I won my first game with like 20 off the 100 people in the game, killed them all. I was just running around like, you're dead, you're dead, you're dead. No one knows how to aim in that game. It's great. Anyway, off the Battle Royale games. Before leaving, can you share about your interests other than coding? Yeah, I love video games. It's literally my next nearest thing. Video games, cars. Oh, man. What I would do to get a lovely JDM car or something like that. Just a lovely, you know, a Skyline or something, man. Cars. I love cars. Yeah, you tried League of Legends. Yes, I used to play League of Legends when I used to have a PC, but unfortunately my PC was destroyed in a war of battle of, death, and that went bye-bye. And now I am left with a MacBook Pro, and I can play it on this, but I choose not to. League of Legends is so tough. James, you're just hating on everyone's games, man. Some people like it. I don't play games, haven't played a game in like 3 to 4 years. That's fine, man. You don't have to play games. I just enjoy doing it myself. It's peaceful. I enjoy doing it. You know, it's just that small little thing. That small little bits that help out. Yo, Zombie Cookie is back. I like seeing your face. Hello, how are you? I hope you're well. Do you have a car? Yes, I do have a car, D. It's a Hyundai i20 1.4. It's a nice little car. It's a good run around, but it's not the car I want. Okay, thank you so much. Legal Legends. Which backend language do you prefer for web dev? I really like PHP. Controversial, everyone likes Node.js or something, but I like PHP. I think it's simple and it works, and it's not dead. It's great. It's awesome, and yeah, I like it. But if we're not talking about PHP, then it will be Node.js. Node.js is my next go-to, but at the minute, I've been liking using stuff, web services, SASIS online, like Firebase and stuff like that, because most projects all you need is somewhere to store data. You don't actually need like a full-on backend. You just need somewhere to store data. So this is when Node.js come in. And as I said earlier, guys, Aaron has joined the chat. Welcome, Aaron. 2 o'clock, we'll be back. Calenzo said, can you start doing crash courses? I can, but I'm not good at starting from scratch to start. I like to go from, just scratch to medium. But I can look at a full crash course and stuff like that. Andrew Robinson, yes, Tyler, keep doing your thing. Yo, Andrew, man, I hope you're doing good. I believe you're Andrew from school, right? Yes, maybe. Who knows? James was like, lol, not hating here. I just used to play League. Oh, right, fair enough. To be fair, I understand what you mean. I mean, I raged all the time at League of Legends, but we won't talk about that. Would you like to play CSGO? Dude, Sadgun, I used to play CSGO all the time, but again, I lost my PC in the war of Tyler. The War of Tyler, and it's gone now, so rest in peace. See, is Linux must learn. They force us to learn it in my university. No, you don't need to learn it, but you can use whichever OS you want to learn. And I mean, I barely use Linux myself, so no, you don't have to learn it. Ankit said, how will you spend time if you don't have gadgets? What? I'm confused. If I didn't have like tech, I would play football or cry in a corner or cry in a bigger corner. I don't know what I'd do. I mean, let's say if I wasn't a web developer, what would I do? I'd probably be a gardener or a gamer. I know that's still tech, isn't it? Yeah, no, it'd be... I'd be a gardener. What are the most demanding technology in your area? PHP, Net, Angular for job. PHP. It's not PHP is bad, it's just... I have to do it a lot, so that's kind of what I mostly do at the minute, is PHP, which is WordPress PHP, so I'm mainly WordPress, a bit of JavaScript here and there and stuff like that. What is my dream job? To teach others, so do what I kind of do on YouTube, and basically just take it full-time, teach people, create a school for learning just code, obviously an online school most likely. I won't be able to do, a proper school, that's a lot of effort, but you know what it is, teaching people, doing things, helping others learn to code and stuff like that. Jesus, the meshes are flying in right now. Woo! What would be the language you'll use in your dream job and why? All of them, because my dream job is to teach every language of any type. Personally, JavaScript. JavaScript is probably the best one for me. Sadgun, CSGO works on my Mac OS as well. Wait, does Does CSGO work on Mac? You have just wasted my life, Sadgun. Why would you do that to me? Khalifa, I can't pronounce your name, but is math must to learn? I mean, you need to know basic math. You need to know an addition, maybe even a bit of... If you're doing programming, you're probably already going to be good at doing algorithms and, you know, that stuff, algebra and stuff like that. How are you, Zombie Cookie? I'm good, thank you. How are you? Where do you live? I live in the UK in a small little big town called Northampton. C said, I'm just going to C. I dislike composition API. I'm used to use few with computed methods, etc. the old way. Do I need to learn composition? You don't need to learn it. I just prefer it myself a little. Your favourite football team and player? Atlanta Falcons. Yeah, I don't watch football. OSM, I itself, front-end developer and footballer. Do you mean yourself? You're a footballer and a front-end developer. That's cool, man. My B-day is this month on the 21st. Well, dude, happy birthday for the 21st if I don't see you on the 21st. I might stream, I might not, it depends. Zombie Cookie, I'm good. Randy, thank you so much. You're welcome. Julio, that's it. Julio Jones is the favourite football player for Atlanta Falcons as well. Aaron knew it. I was trying to think of his name, but I couldn't think for Aaron. Do you think the Apple keyboard is worth it? 100%. Well, yeah, definitely. It's so much nicer to type on. I'm actually not... I've had to order a new one because, look, I'm using a Windows keyboard right now because I had a spur of the moment this morning to set up a new thing. I didn't have the keyboard and mouse with me, so I've had to order one. So it's on its way, but I'm definitely getting one myself. I don't know if you'd class it as worth it because this works just fine. I just prefer it. So it's preference. Again, preference. It depends what you learn and how you enjoy it, you know? Just checking a message. We've got 10 minutes left on this stream, guys. So 10 minutes for you guys to smash as many questions at me as possible. 27 people in the stream. If you're new around here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. We'll drop in memberships later today. So if you support the channel, then obviously don't forget to support the channel. Don't forget to subscribe. Nightbot, I was subscribed a lot of the time ago and I liked this video and I turned on the post notifications. Thank you, D. C said, do you have a MacBook or a Mac Mini? I have a... Dionys B. Sorry if I butcher your name. Thank you for just subscribing, my friends. I hope you enjoy your time here. Niraj said, what is the Oh, sorry, Seed's message about do you have a MacBook? I have a MacBook Pro and I have two MacBook Pros. I have a MacBook Pro, which is provided by work, and I have a MacBook Pro that is mine. One 2015 and one 2019. Aaron, correct me if I'm wrong. Is it 2019? It's a lovely MacBook. It's got a touch bar and everything. It's cool. I like it. It's space gray. It's very nice. What is the meaning of your name? Tyler. Let's Google it. Let's Google it. Meaning of Tyler. It's probably nothing special. Tyler is an English name. Thank you. Derived from the Old French... It's an English name derived from the Old French Tyler, Tyler maker, and the Middle English name. It holds a meaning doorkeeper or of an inn. So I'm a doorkeeper of an inn or an owner of a tavern. Or the maker of tiles. Or a house builder. Amazing. That's what I am. Hello. How much JavaScript do you need for a junior developer job? Little. I wouldn't say you need loads, but some people require it off the bat. It just depends. Different jobs require different things. You just got to figure out what that job requires. Learn as much as you can and just go for it. Cheddar Holt said, that's a great name. What did you start learning and how much time you spend for everyday learning? When I first started, I probably learned like freaking all day. I was at school, so when I was off, I was just learning coding. But I've been learning since I was 12, which was a long time ago. 10 years ago, not that long. And I probably spent a good few hours every single day learning HTML, CSS, and then over to JavaScript, and then PHP, and then I moved on to like other things. So yeah, that's it. So he said, would you ever go back to Windows machine? Yes, 100%, but not to replace my Mac. For web development, my Mac is where it's at. Mac is 100%, but a Windows machine is 100% for gaming. I need one back for gaming. Does it really matter? Does it really matter? How do you improve after learning from all the online courses? How do you step up to understand how the industry works with all the tech together? Just start building things. You just got to take the leap of faith, get into it, start building, learn from others, especially. and just look at Surface and all that stuff, how you deploy stuff, how the back end works, how the front end works, break it down, figure it out, and just start improving. Once you start learning and you just keep doing it repetitively, you just start getting better, and sometimes it becomes second nature, and then it just happens, and then you just get good at it. It just takes the time. What course did you take in college? I didn't take a course in college. I left. Sorry to say that. We love you, bro. Awesome content. Thank you, Cheddar Hole. Awesome name. James Bisak said nice. Dionys B, thank you for subscribing. I subscribe because I like people who like to share knowledge with others. Well, that is me. I like to give all my knowledge away. I have a question why you started coding. Why did I start coding? Oh, to learn how to hack Modern Warfare 2. I wanted to learn how to hack video games, and then suddenly I ended up learning about coding. That's how I started. I appreciate it. What is your first programming language? JavaScript? Does that count? I literally learned the basics, HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, and then I moved on to PHP, and thereforth. And favourite one, JavaScript. Again, JavaScript. Your country, I live in the UK, United Kingdom, England. What was your motivation? Why did you want it to do that? I have a question, why you started coding? I wanted to hack games because I enjoyed playing video games. I wanted to get an edge on everyone else because I'm a cheater at some games. Only at some games, only on Call of Duty. After I was already good at it, I just wanted to, have some fun. I didn't care if I got banned at that point. It was just, we won't talk about it. I was young. How old are you? I am 22 years old. When is your birthday? It is 27th of February. How much your eyes minus? How much your eyes minus? I don't, sorry, Galil Febriento? I don't know how to pronounce your name. I'm sorry, but I don't understand your question. Keep up the good work, bro. Thank you, D. I appreciate it. There's a Northampton in the US too. Yeah, I'm Northampton in the UK. UK. But yeah, no. I'll say. Yes, I did try. Oh, I don't know if you can hear me. One sec, guys. Just answering a question. 5 some more questions, guys. What are your questions? We've got 5 minutes. Fire all your questions. Oh yes. I did. Yes, I did. I love the UK. Awesome, James. I love the UK too. Do you have a brothers or sisters? I have one sister and 2 brothers. My brothers are twin brothers, and one of them is also a programmer. Well, learning to be. Yeah. Yeah, that's it. I have an older sister and 2 younger brothers, though 2 younger brothers are twins. I have to go. Bye. See you next time. See you, Zombie Cookie. Thank you for joining. You've been an absolute legend. Thank you for joining me, Potsy Dev Talk. Why you don't create a Facebook group so we can help each other? I have a Discord for that, my friends. I have a Discord group where you guys can come chat, help each other out. We've already had a couple of people ask questions in there, and we've got a bunch of people talking every so often, not very much at the minute. But there is a place you can go for that. I don't create a Facebook group because I don't use Facebook, so sorry about that. Any new Vuex course? Maybe I could do one if that's what you guys want. I'll probably do one soon anyway, because I'm on a few hype at the minute. I think he meant a visual impairment minus plus in your glasses. I don't know. I don't actually know. I just go to the dentist. I go to the dentist for my glasses. I went to the optician. They told me I needed glasses. They gave me glasses. I don't really ask questions. I just took the glasses. My eyes were hurting. I had headaches. I took glasses, and now bam, here I am. I think I'm positive. I think I need plus, not minus. I have to go. Thank you for your valuable time. Have a nice day. Stay safe. Bye. Bye, D. Thank you for popping by. Have a great time, man. Have a good rest of your day, man. Have a great weekend, everybody. Oh, God. Aaron, if you're here, I feel our pain. Does it really matter? How do you update yourself with the industry standards? Where do you get the news from? I get it from the internet. How do you update yourself with industry standards? I literally just check change logs. I check anything that's changing. I have to look on all different platforms. Normally, I won't really update myself until I feel something has become popular and I know it's become a standard. So sometimes I miss stuff all the time, but personally I stay on Twitter. Twitter gets updated quite a lot. Everyone's always talking on Twitter. There's so many different things. changing. Sorry, my YouTube was blowing up there. And yeah, I probably would use just different news sources. I have a thing called daily.to, which is an awesome tab thing what brings up loads of information and news articles and stuff like that where I really get all my information from. James Bisak said, take care. See you, James. Thanks for popping by. So he said, if I can easily create CRUD app using Vue framework but not using Vanilla.js, is that bad? Literally don't know how to start making an app with Vanilla.js because I work a lot with Vue only. Not necessarily. It's not necessarily bad. Personally, I would prefer that I know the back end and how it all works without the framework, because then you can obviously do a lot more with the framework. If you know how the language around it works, you can manipulate it to do what you want it to do. But at the same time, you don't necessarily need to understand how it works if you can use it. So it's completely up to you. It really depends if you want to put the time into learning it. Personally, I'd say it's worth it. But again, it's all up to you, man. It's all up to you. Oh, guys. Okay, guys. So I'm going to start to end my stream here. It's been a great stream. We've been concurrent viewers, around 25 viewers today. That's been a great stream. You've been awesome. We've had new subscribers. We've had people popping by. We have had the lot. We've had some great questions, and I hope I've answered all your questions best I can. But if I haven't answered your questions best I can, you can head over to my Discord channel. The link is in the description, and come join us over there and ask some questions there as well. I don't answer all the time. I normally answer in the evenings when I finish work. But otherwise, guys, thank you for tuning into this stream. I'll be trying to drop a video later on tonight about my membership going out. But anyway, thank you for joining the channel, and peace out.